Hey everybody, it's Lucas from Sparklebond here, and I'm back with a brand new retro Let's Play. And today, over the course of several videos, I'm going to be playing Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation for the PlayStation 1, the fourth game in the classic Tomb Raider series. Now, this is a game I did own when I was a teenager. I remember I'd been looking forward to it for months. Reviews had been in like the 90s and above, so it had a really good score. But when I got it, I just couldn't kind of click with it. I spent about 10 minutes with it, and I got bored quite quickly. This game plays very differently to the previous games in the series. For one thing, Lara is now based in Egypt, so she's looking for an artifact, and she will be spending a lot of her time in the same sort of place, but she'll be moving to different areas within Egypt. So to try not to get too complicated, you'll come to areas you can't access yet early on. You have to go forward to collect the right puzzle pieces or to hit the right switches in order to go back, to backtrack in order to open new paths. So it did kind of divide a lot of fans, this game. Other people say that this game is a little bit monotonous and a little bit dull. It is very puzzle heavy, and as I said, if you come off playing Tomb Raider 2 and you want to give this a go, or even Tomb Raider 3, it's very sort of different. That's not to say it's bad, because I spent some time with this game very recently, for the first time in like 20 years. I thought, you know what, I need to give this game a fair shake, and at first it did seem that way. I did think, oh my god, I just don't know what I'm doing or where I'm going, but you do kind of slowly work your way through, and it is kind of a game style that you can adapt to. As I said, it's got a brand new for the time game engine. Lara's got some new moves. She feels a lot smoother as well, and with the levels being a lot more open, which is something they experimented with in the third game, they couldn't quite pull it off, I think. This game does it beautifully. There's tons of items to find. You're no longer limited to so many med packs on a level, because there's items everywhere. So the developers really want you to succeed. So, with that being said, let's get into the game. There's going to be a mandatory tutorial level we have to do with Lara's mentor, Werner von Croy, and this takes the place of Croft Manor, so Werner's going to be showing Lara the ropes, and it takes place before the first Tomb Raider game when Lara was a teenager. So, let's do it. Let's get into the game.
And so, we breach the sanctum of the ancients, the first footfalls in this tomb for centuries.
This place gives me the creeps, after you.
Right, so here we go, Cambodia, 1984. Lara's got pigtails, and she can't use her weapons. She's just a teenager, and I think she's persuaded Werner von Croy to take her on one of his expeditions, and he's going to explain all the moves and stuff. Now, the problem is this level really winds me up because Werner never stops talking, so it's going to make this commentary section very difficult. I've got to be careful not to talk over him, because he'll tell you to do a move, you'll go to do it, and then he'll cut you off with another cutscene telling you how to do it again, or in a different way, or he'll stop you in your tracks, so it kind of messes with the momentum of the game, I suppose. That's my one gripe with this, but let's try and get through this.
Careful, all is not as it seems. Concealed traps and pitfalls await the unwary. You must stay close and follow my instruction.
It's not that it's a chore, it's just like, come on, Werner, like I've done this before, I do know what I'm doing. I mean, it's a great level for learning the new moves like the rope swing, which I will show you guys how to do. A lot of people have problems with the ropes, and I do agree they are a little bit fiddly. It's not like Donkey Kong Country where you can just jump from rope to rope here. You've really got to be careful. But I will kind of show you what to do to make your life easier if you're struggling.
Good men have died for the information contained herein, and cruel men have bartered the information for their own ends. For this we must respect it. We will not deviate from its route, and you will not deviate from my instruction. This way.
Right, okay. Did I pick up that skull? Yes, I did. So they've got all these golden skulls here. I have no idea what their purpose is, but yeah. Let me pick them up. So Werner's going to now deactivate a spike trap. And I should mention it's possible to die on this level. So it makes me laugh because it's like a paradox. If Lara dies, does that mean that Tomb Raider never takes place? So she'll never have all these adventures and stuff. So
The first obstacle. A small hop to test your, how do you say, pluck. Press and hold walk. Now push forward.
there we go. There's a skull down here that I want. So we'll pick that up. There we go. Again, I don't know what their purpose is, but we've got them anyway. Oh, for God's sake. Again, it's like, I've no problem with the tank controls, but sometimes it just feels slightly off in this game. I don't know what it is.
Come, come, child. Do not fear. This is merely an appetizer for the perils ahead. Push forward and jump together.
Okay. Let's do it. There we are. And we'll just go up here. So yeah, we will be collecting items on this level, but you don't carry them over to when we get into the main game. Let's ignore Von Croy and we'll just move on up here to the next section, trigger the next cutscene.
Patience, child. Disrespect is a route to carelessness. Our route lays beyond the stream.
Right,
This
okay.
gap is wider, and the edges treacherous. First walk to the edge, then press forward and jump together. When you are in midair, press and hold action. You will grab the outcrop.
Alrighty then. Here we go.
Ah, the pace is quickening now, yeah? One more crossing, child. Or do you wish to stop for tea?
Oh, I think I can just about hold it together. Wouldn't want to spill it on your nice suit, at any rate.
Okay. There's like a little shallow pool there. I don't know whether there's anything there, but well, I just want to get through this level.
This one calls for a run-up. I will go first.
There we go. And just get all the explanation stuff done. So let's move over here.
A useful crack, rendered by the hand of time, invisible to the untrained eye.
You're a regular superhero, Werner.
Ah yes, the Superman. Is enough comedy. Run to the wall. Now press forward and hold action to grab on. Now press right to shimmy across.
Right, okay. So it just kind of gives you a reminder of the moves that you've already been doing in other Tomb Raider games. So it will introduce the rope swing towards the end, and then you don't have to, but there's a race where he says the first one to the artifact
Now
he
press
wins.
forward. Time up.
It's not that I don't want to do the race, it's the fact that the controls just aren't set up right because you have to be really precise. It's great for tomb raiding, but for chasing somebody, it's just a little bit, it doesn't feel right, and it's not very well,
This is a high
well
floor.
done, I don't
You
think.
should lower yourself down to be safe. Turn around to face away from the door. Now press back and hold action. Let go of action to fall to the floor.
I got a better idea, Mr. Von Croy. I'm just going to go for a swim. It skips the next cutscene then. It'll just tell me that I'm looking for a lever. That's all. That's all he'll say, and so I know what to do. We pop in here. I think there's like a med pack in here. There's some ammo. There's a small med pack. And a large one. Okay, so 2 med packs. For some reason I thought it was a box of ammo. God knows why. It doesn't resemble anything like that. And then I want to go towards the stream and go all the way over here.
Average priceless seaweed.
No prizes for you this time, Lara. Ah well, use forward and left across the surface until you reach the shore. Then press action to climb out.
Right, so can you see how I was in position? I was in the right place to climb up, and the game's just thrown me well out of position now. You see? So I actually went there, and that's the thing that winds me up about this level. It's just not very well done, I don't think.
Pressure pad. There must be one close by. When you find it, use action to activate it.
I just gotta push this lever, and then we can carry on. I wish I could leave Werner behind, but you need him to open this door because there's no way of progressing through. I suppose speedrunners maybe might be a glitch through it, I don't know. I've seen Werner walk through a door before, it's really freaky. Like in the race, the game glitched out. I wish I'd have recorded it now, but I sort of had a practice and he just walked right through the door. And it's like, that's kind of like cheating. I didn't know he could do the old astral projection thing.
My dear. A quick sprint up that ladder will dry you out again.
Such concern. I never knew you cared.
Dear Lara, you are a valuable asset in the quest.
You are romantic, you.
Rightio. We'll go up the ladder.
Walk up to the ladder. Now press and hold action to climb up onto it. Keep this button pressed and use forward to climb to the top.
Right, let's do it. There should be a lever up here to pull. Or push. Let's have a butcher's.
There will be another lever up there. Pull it, then get back down here quickly. The quest is really at an end.
There we go. We'll pop down. And we can progress onwards. Right, where are you going, Werner? Okay, we need to monkey swing, that's fine.
Now press forward to swing across. Don't let go of action.
See if I can just get ahead of him just for bragging rights here. It's not a race yet, but you know. I think he like overtakes me or something. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. But I'm ahead of the guy. See, I think he's just catching up to me now. It's ridiculous. Come on. He just sort of tries to barge his way into the front. There we go. Just get through. There we are. Now this bit is fine. We can just move forward. So there's really not really much point to explore this area too much. I mean, you don't get to keep any of the items anyway when we start the main game. But there are plenty to pick up, and like you said, let me start again. There are plenty of items to pick up in the first level and beyond. I don't know why I'm tripping over my words today. I've been trying to film this like all day, and it's not happening. I can't seem to get the right kind of commentary for it. I don't know what it is about this level, but it's just highly annoying.
There is no mention of this in the text. I fear this must be opened internally. We must enter through the grate and be wary of snares.
I presume by we, you refer to me.
Yeah, my heavier frame may activate traps. You will pass unnoticed.
How convenient.
Stand facing the grate. Now, press and hold the crouch button. Push forward to crawl into the gap. Be alert.
Right, okay, so pop into this crawl space. We'll pick up the skull. Again, don't know what it's for, but I think it's just to maybe acclimate yourself to the game, and you need to get used to finding items everywhere, you know.